Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. The Israelites have been scattered across the four corners of the earth, as prophesied in Deuteronomy, the 20th chapter. Here in Israel, united in Christ, we need your help to recover the remnant of our people, teach them the gospel. Please help us, support us, and join or donate to the Booster Club today. Shalom.
"2,000 years after the departure of Jesus the Christ, the prophets are back to teach the real Jews, the 12 tribes of Israel, their true nationality." This is their campaign.
You understand? It's good to have questions, but what we need is how to change our life. What's your name, by the way? Ryan? Okay, let's do this. Let's get Tobit chapter 4, verse 12. No, let's get Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 3. Let's do this.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son.
No, it says neither shall, I'm gonna get to your question, neither shall you make marriages with them. Even in Genesis that was a law. And notice this, it said that we were not supposed to do that. When we did that, the Most High God judged us. God is reiterating the same thing in Deuteronomy 7. Moses, remind the Israelites, do not make marriages with the women of other races. You understand? So what you mentioned, Genesis 6, all it says is that when the righteous seed mingled with the seed of regular women, it said they had giants. That's it. But don't think that angels came down from heaven and had sex with people. I hope you don't think that. Am I right about that? Were you thinking that for a minute?
No.
Okay. Because they teach that in Christianity.
No. I was just going.
It was in your head, like, why does it say that?
The Bible said the sons of
God.
Sons of God.
Right.
So I was just trying to clarify, because the only thing I could think about
yes, sir.
was the angel.
Was the angel? Oh, okay. I had a feeling that's what you were thinking about. Remember. Look, let me show you something. Right. Get Exodus 4:22. Christianity has done a number on our people. Right. Remember, Christianity says the angel impregnated Mary. That's a lie. That's a lie. Christianity says Joseph and Mary didn't have sex. Are we right about that? Don't they teach that in Christianity? Don't they say he was immaculately conceived? Is that correct? Is that, there you go. See, you're using common sense. A lot of our people don't have common sense when it comes to the Bible. Christ did not come through immaculate conception. That is a Egypt religion, Egyptology. Christianity took that and put it in they tried to blend it with the Bible. It's not true. Joseph and Mary had sex. Right. You do not read in the Bible about the angels having sex with regular people. Don't read that. That's a lie. Now listen to this.
Exodus chapter 4 verse 22. And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thus saith the Lord, Israel is my son.
Israel is my son. Israel is my son. Listen.
Thus saith the Lord, Israel is my son, even my firstborn.
Even my firstborn. God called Israel his son. We are God's son. Give me Romans chapter 8. Remember, Ryan, everybody, I have to understand, we are the sons and daughters of God.
That's right.
You understand? The Heavenly Father has people on this earth that are his children. Not everybody. That's us. That's why we're in the condition we are today. We are not there. You know why our lives are all messed up? Because we're not supposed to go against God. We are supposed to obey God's laws. Why? Because we are the sons of God. Romans chapter 8, and I believe I want verse 16.
Romans chapter 8 verse 16. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of God. And if children, then heirs of God, and joint heirs with Christ. If so be that we suffer with him.
So it says, and if heirs, then children. Now get me verse 19. Look at this. Look at this, Ryan. Look at this now. I'm showing you that the sons of God are regular men, people, us. Come on.
Verse 19. For the earnest expectation of the creature.
For the earnest expectation of the creature. Listen to this.
Waited for the manifestation of the sons of God.
Does that mean it is waiting for the angels of God to come down? No. Paul says nature itself is waiting for the manifestation, meaning the revealing of the sons of God. Who are the sons of God? It's people on the earth. Get Romans 9. Romans chapter 9 and verse 7. See, people say in Christianity, anybody can be a child of God. Hell no. That is not true. That's a lie. Not everybody are the children of the Heavenly Father.
That's right.
It's only a certain people. Listen good. Romans 9 and verse 7.
Romans 9 verse 7. Neither because they are the seed of Abraham.
Paul said, don't think because you are of the seed of Abraham
Are they all children?
Wow. Do you understand what Paul just said? You know how many Chinese, Japanese, how many religions teach that we are the sons of God? Paul says in the New Testament, don't think because you're of the sperm line of Abraham that you're children. Come on, read it again.
Neither because they are the seed of Abraham.
What is seed? Sperm. Come on.
Are they all children?
Don't people say, oh, I'm a child of God.
Right.
I'm a child of God. What scripture is that? There are only certain people that are children of God.
That's right.
Come on.
But in Isaac shall thy seed be called.
You hear that though? Listen. But in Isaac will your child be called. Listen to this.
That is they which are the children of the flesh.
Paul says, they which are the children of the flesh.
That is they which are the children of the flesh.
They which are the children of the flesh, Ryan?
These are not the children of God.
But I thought anybody could be a child of God. Paul just told us, they which are the children of the flesh, they are not the children of God. That means what? The children of the flesh are the children of sin. Who are the children of sin? All the other races. How do we know that? I'm going to show you proof. I'm going to show you proof, Ryan. Get me Romans chapter 3 and verse 1. Here's the proof. I didn't forget you. I didn't forget you. Romans 3 verse 1. Listen to this, Ryan.
Romans chapter 3 verse 1. What advantage then are the Jews?
What advantage then have the Jew?
Or what profit is there of circumcision?
What profit is there in the law of circumcision?
Much everywhere, chiefly because.
Mainly because Because
that unto them were committed the oracles of God.
unto the Jews were committed what, Ryan? The oracles of God. The children of the flesh did not get the oracles of God.
That's right.
The Jews received the oracles of God.
Right.
Christianity, the white man said, hey, we are the Gentiles, so everybody can receive it. That's not true. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's why everything we're proving, we're going to a scripture. We're not just saying anything. We're going to the scriptures. Read this again.
What advantage then are the Jews, or what profit is there of circumcision? Much every way, chiefly because that unto them were committed the oracle of God.
Because unto them, the Jews, were committed the oracles of God. So now, you may say to yourself, okay, if Paul tells us the children of the flesh, these are not the children of God, but the Jews are the seed of Abraham, and they're the children of God, what does that make us? What does that make us? Revelation 2 verse 9. What does that make us now, Ryan? Remember, Ryan, the angels did not come down here and have sex. That is a lie.
Right.
Angels were not banging women in the earth. That is not true. Joseph and Mary physically had sex. How could Christ be a merciful and faithful high priest if he wasn't born like how we're born? How could he understand our problems? You understand? It wouldn't make, that would be a contradiction in the Bible. How could, like you said, how could he have a brother and a sister? You can only have a brother and a sister if your parents had sex and had children.
They adopted.
Huh?
They adopted.
No, you don't read that in the Bible about no adoption. You don't read about that no adoption. Say it again.
Oh, you said how could they? And I said, well, you said how could you have a brother and sister? Well,
Oh, you said what if they were adopted?
no, you said how can someone have a brother and a sister if they don't have? And I said, well, what if? Well, a person like I can have a brother and a sister if they adopted. My parents adopted.
Okay, that's true. You can have a brother or sister if they're adopted. But in Christ's case, they were not adopted. They had sex. Joseph and Mary had sex. Remember that. So now, look at this part now. Revelation 2 verse 9. Look at this.
Revelation chapter 2 verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation.
Now, today, if I say who the Jewish people are, you know what people are going to point? Park Slope, Brooklyn, Crown Heights, yarmulkes, and the curls. Are we correct about that? They're going to point to the state of Israel. Isn't that who the world says the Jews are? Yes. But listen to the writings of the Bible. Watch this, Ryan. I know, Ryan, you cold, I'm cold too. I can't feel my fingers right now, Ryan. But we got to hear the word of God. Come on.
And poverty, but thou art rich.
So now think about this. Watch this. Let's read it again, Adahai. Listen to this writing. I want y'all to use your mind. Listen.
I know thy works
Christ said, I know your works,
and tribulation
your problems,
and poverty.
and you are poor. Jewish people today, they're poor. They go through tribulation.
Well, actually, some people who got shot up in parts of the future, that was people who got shot up in
But as a nation of people, Jewish people, are they poor collectively?
Well, I don't think that it's fair to say like that person is.
Say it again. They own all the banks.
Look at all the buildings in Brooklyn.
They own buildings. They have the power to say, no, we're not going to let you rent in this area. So Christ says, I'm speaking to the Jews. He says, I know you're poor. Now let me think.
Are you saying they're
Today the world says the Jewish people are Caucasian. But poverty is not associated with those people. Come on.
But thou art rich.
Christ said, but listen, you Jews, even though you're poor, you're rich. Listen good now.
And I know the blasphemy
I know the lie. Come on, listen good to this, sis.
of them which they say they are Jews,
Christ says, and I know the lie of the people which say they are Jews
and are not.
but they're not the Jews. So what is that showing? They are liars.
That's right.
They are liars. The real Jews are Hispanics and blacks.
Right.
But Puerto Ricans don't know they're the real Jews.
That's right.
Salvadorians don't know they're the real Jews. They looking at us like we crazy. Sucio Negro. They looking at us like we crazy.
Well, some of them, they don't think that they're black.
There you go. Right. You know what Dominicans say? I'm not Dominican. No, I'm not black. I'm Dominican. That's right. And he'll be your complexion. Yeah. He'll say, I'm not black. I'm Dominican. Me no negro. Oh, no, I'm not black. I'm Puerto Rican. That's the same damn thing. You understand? Blacks don't realize we're the same race. Blacks and Hispanics are the same people. That's right. Come on, read this again. Listen, I need you to just listen. Don't say nothing, just listen. I need you to listen right now. You are learning the greatest truth today. Come on.
I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
This message, this gospel hasn't been taught in El Salvador. Right. MS-13 didn't hear this. Right. They don't realize that we're the same race. Come on.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
Christ says, and I know the lies of them which say they are Jews. They say they're Jews. Come on.
And are not.
And they're not. But what does Christ call them that are lying, saying they're Jews?
But are the synagogue of Satan.
Wow.
So you agree with
wow.
So you agree with the Nazis that we should kill?
No, I didn't. See, there we go. Did I say we're going to kill white people?
I didn't.
Where did I say that?
Jewish people, I said.
Did I say we're going to kill Jewish people?
Well, you said.
I'm just reading the Bible. You talking about us. We are Nazis? Come on. No. I need you to use your brain.
It sounds like a lot of neo-Nazis, if they heard you say yes.
This is what I'm saying. Yes.
I don't cut you.
Go ahead.
I think I heard something like that.
You heard what? Hitler
was like he said like he knew the real Jew.
That is very true. Hitler knew the real Jews were not those Caucasians. That's very true. That's why Hitler said, what did Hitler do in the 1940s? He burned all the Bibles. The videos on YouTube. All the Nazis took all the books. He said, burn the Bibles. Because Hitler knew these people are not the Jews. Now, look at how powerful Jewish people are. A lot of our children, guess where they have field trips to? The Holocaust. They make that a mandated field trip in the state of New York public school systems. But how many field trips do we go to about what happened to the Hispanics? What happened to the Jamaicans? I spoke to a Dominican in high school. When I was in high school, he said, we were slaves? I said, oh my God. He said, we were slaves? That's what the Dominican said to me.
Columbus died in the Dominican Republic.
You see? So get Jeremiah chapter 50 verse 33. We're almost done. We're about to close out. Jeremiah 50 verse 33. This is the gospel that has not been taught in Central America, in Mexico. They didn't hear this gospel. A lot of Hispanics still think Jesus Christ is Caucasian.
Así es.
Come on.
Jeremiah chapter 50 verse 33. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together.
God says blacks and Hispanics were oppressed together. Remember, on Wall Street, when you read the history, what was the first thing sold on Wall Street? It was a Native American and a Negro. How many of y'all been to the Museum of Natural History? When you go to the Museum of Natural History, what is in front of us as we walk in? Who's on a horse? What's his name? Theodore Roosevelt. Theodore Roosevelt. It's a statue. On one side, you have the Native American slave. And on the other side, you have a Negro slave. What does the Word of God tell us?
Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together.
Were oppressed together. They have statues in front of us showing that they know the history. It's up to us to repent and change.
We used to scream Black Power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. Iuic has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. Iuic, we deliver the truth.